Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official, sending you all an abundance of love and light energy as always. Let's dive into today's reading by shuffling the energy oracle cards. I'm curious, what's the most important message for everyone tuning in right now? I won't keep you waiting much longer. Let's dive right into the video. Are you ready? Drop a yes in the comments. All right, we've pulled adjacent possibilities in the reversed position. Let's get a clarifier for this card. I'm sensing the energy of someone who is really focused on you right now. If this resonates as an external person, it could be someone from your community or someone eager to join your inner circle. I'm getting the impression that they could become a close confidant or a significant presence in your life quite quickly, whether this connection is platonic or romantic. Keep in mind that this could be someone from your past, present, or even someone yet to come, as we all experience energies in various waves and timelines. So, take this message as it resonates with your situation. I'm also picking up that this person experiences a deep sense of peace and stability when they're around you, and that's how they recognize your connection. It's fascinating that my guides are emphasizing this idea of recognition, as it suggests that this person is part of your soul family, what we might refer to as a soulmate, or in some cases, a twin flame. The key difference is that a twin flame resonates at the same frequency as you do on a soul level, while a soulmate shares a similar core frequency. In a way, we are all soulmates, connected through varying degrees of frequency separation. Those who are more aligned with us belong to that immediate cluster of souls around us in the quantum field, even if not all of them are physically present at the same time. If you're not in regular contact with this person, they genuinely want to be a part of your daily life and routine. However, for many of you, this might be someone you already see often, or who quickly becomes integrated into your world. On another note, if this isn't about someone external, I'm picking up a personal message that may resonate deeply with you. You are anchoring yourself on a higher vibrational timeline that's starting to manifest in clear, tangible ways. The Adjacent Possibilities card reversed is linked to your root chakra, which is all about your physical reality. I'm also sensing that this new timeline is emerging because of the inner peace you've cultivated. By nurturing your inner calm and stability, you're aligning with this elevated frequency, which in turn reflects back to you the peace and stability you seek in your external world. I keep hearing the word relationships, which suggests that this newfound peace is particularly influencing the types of people and connections you're attracting into your life. When I mention relationships, I mean all kinds: friendships, business partnerships, and family dynamics, not just romantic ones. The important message here is that on this higher timeline you've established for yourself, anyone looking to connect with you needs to approach with love and pure intentions. They must come from a place of openness and sincerity if they want to maintain a connection with you. Additionally, this reading highlights that for others to reach you consistently, they also need to resonate with the peace and stability that you've created in your life. I keep picking up on the word drama, suggesting that some people may have tried to bring chaos into your life. These chaotic energies are so out of sync with the peace and stability you've been cultivating that anyone attempting to introduce drama is naturally being pushed away. You might already notice this happening. It brings to mind the saying, "Perceived rejection is divine protection," which feels particularly relevant for many of you. Even if you're not fully aware of what you're being shielded from or why certain connections aren't sticking, trust that there's a purpose behind it. Remember, There's always a reason why some people align with you consistently while others don't. I'm excited to pull a card from the Soul's Journey deck. It's often my go-to for exploring emotions. For the person who wants to be part of your daily life and feels a deep sense of peace when they're around you, it's clear that you occupy a significant space in their thoughts. The Worry card suggests that they might be feeling anxious about your connection. Meanwhile, the Love card reversed indicates they could be realizing their romantic feelings for you, but are worried that those feelings might not be mutual. This seems to be someone who may struggle with recognizing their own worthiness of love. Let me tune in and channel some more insights about why they might be feeling concerned about whether their love will be reciprocated. It seems like this person may have recently gone through a divorce or experienced some difficult relationships in the past. For some, this could even stem from their parents' turbulent relationships or divorces. While it might not apply to everyone, this individual really struggles to believe in their capacity to build and maintain a stable, harmonious, long-term connection. This limiting belief has shown up in the types of relationships they've attracted throughout their life. I sense that this person has faced heartbreak, as reflected by the Broken Heart card appearing upright. Despite their past fears and anxieties, this person feels an undeniable pull toward you that's helping them push through those feelings. With the Indecision card reversed and the Sacral Chakra card present, it's clear they are feeling deeply attracted to you on multiple levels right now. I sense they will soon reach out to share their feelings or this attraction with you. Now, I'll reshuffle the cards to dive deeper into the energies and see what other messages come through for those tuning into this reading. We have the Angel of Love card appearing reversed. This card typically represents unconditional love, and lately we've been discussing how you embody that angel of love, acting as a beacon of light and love on the planet. So, I'm intrigued to see why it's showing up in reverse. It may relate to someone else connected to you who is fixated on you, potentially the same person we just mentioned. I'm picking up on a sense of mystery or mysteriousness around this person or situation, almost like there's a secret admirer vibe going on. For those of you tuning in, this could be someone who's fixated on you, but whom you might not even fully recognize yet. I heard the word work, so this might be someone from your workplace, someone you encounter during your daily commute, or someone connected to you through your job, though that might not apply to everyone. With the Anxiety card reversed, it seems this person is mustering the courage to take action. This card is linked to the solar plexus chakra, which is all about self-confidence. They are working on healing this chakra, pushing through their fears or anxieties to get closer to you or to confront you in some way. Absolutely. This is someone who genuinely doesn't want to be without you. With the Envy card reversed and the Door to Value upright, they're starting to realize just how precious your connection is. It seems they might have pulled back or kept their feelings for you under wraps because they've been focusing on personal growth, particularly in terms of their self-worth, which ties back to the earlier mention of work. This energy suggests they won't reach out until they feel confident and ready, wanting to ensure they have something truly valuable to bring to the table. They might be in a solid financial position or finding stability in their work or personal life. If they haven't quite reached that point yet, know that they're definitely on their way. Once they feel that sense of stability, they're eager to step forward and share their feelings or make an offer to you. With the Throat Chakra card upright, it feels like there's someone who is eager to communicate but has been patiently waiting to focus on making positive changes in their own life first. They really value you and understand that you also place a high importance on your time and energy. This is why they're committed to creating a solid foundation within themselves before making any external moves toward you. So, what kind of gesture or offer are they planning once they feel stable? The Angel of Strength appears reversed, suggesting that while they see you as powerful and confident, they also have a desire to support and care for you. I'm picking up the message. You don't have to be strong all the time. You might be someone who's very self-sufficient and knows how to manage your life and responsibilities, but this person wants to be a safe haven for you, offering protection and security in the outside world. I keep sensing that they want to help you embrace that effortless feminine energy and openness. Now, I know not everyone identifies strongly with feminine energy. We all carry a blend of both feminine and masculine traits. However, for many of you listening, you might find yourself resonating more with the divine feminine energy. If that's the case, this person truly wishes to create a space for you to be soft, creative, and receptive, as I keep hearing. If you haven't yet met this individual, you'll recognize them by the way they make you feel. When you're around them, you'll naturally experience relaxation, openness, creativity, and a sense of peace. Basically, you'll find yourself in that beautiful flow state. That said, it seems that if you haven't crossed paths yet, it's because they are currently focused on getting their life in order and finding their stability. With the Temple Path card, I'm sensing a transition as it flips between upright and reversed, suggesting this person is in the process of finding their way onto the right path. Then we have the third eye chakra lighting up prominently, indicating that you might be receiving important messages through your intuition right now. It feels like this chakra center is really activated for you. I also noticed the number 1818, which could hold special significance for someone. It seems that there may have been a karmic influence in your life that you intuitively recognized. At first, you might not have seen this connection as karmic. Whether it was a friend, a family member, a potential romantic interest, or even a pattern within yourself, it may not have seemed karmic on the surface initially. However, as time went on, you likely began to realize that while you were growing and evolving, this particular person or situation was not keeping pace with your changes. At this stage in your soul's journey, only those who are equally committed to their own growth can remain consistently in your life. You have a unique ability to shift through timelines, continuously leveling up your vibrational state, which propels you onto higher and higher paths. This dynamic means that anyone trying to connect with you from a lower vibrational or familiar place won't be able to maintain that connection. They might even feel like you disappear from their lives at times, as you're constantly elevating your vibration and shifting to a new timeline that transforms your physical connections and the very fabric of your reality. When they manage to keep pace with your growth, they align with you and can connect. But when they fall behind in that vibrational work, they experience a sense of disconnection from you. The impact you have on the people in your life is meant to be deeply inspiring. It serves as a kind of training exercise, encouraging them to connect more profoundly with their true selves and shift onto higher timelines by raising their own vibrations. However, you may have sensed that there was someone or something in your life that wasn't evolving alongside you. It might have felt like they were starting to weigh you down instead. This could have been someone you were romantically interested in, who, at one point, seemed to pull away, shut down conversations, or act in ways that led you to question yourself. This isn't everyone's experience, but I'm hearing the term avoidant. This might describe someone who struggled with romantic commitment simply because they hadn't taken the time to introspect and understand themselves. You've reached a place of self-fulfillment that's independent of this person or situation. and I can hear that it's driving them a little crazy. Your newfound sense of happiness and satisfaction is incredibly attractive to them and is drawing them back into your orbit. Ultimately, the choice to reconnect is entirely yours. You're the conscious creator of your own life. This journey toward inner fulfillment has served as a wake-up call for this person, who may have previously been romantically avoidant and resistant to introspection. They're likely realizing that they let a divine feminine slip through their fingers, especially if you resonate with that energy. I'll be using the term divine feminine in the title of this video so that those who resonate can easily find this message. It seems this person, who has been avoidant in the past, now realizes they've let a rare opportunity to connect with a divine feminine, a true goddess in their eyes, slip through their fingers. This revelation is hitting them powerfully through their crown chakra, coming from a deeply spiritual place. I sense this realization will drive them to rush in, eager to share some truth with you, perhaps in the most unexpected way or at an unexpected moment. Now, I'd like to shift the reading to tap into any messages from your spirit guides or higher self. Given the focus on the divine feminine throughout this reading, I'll specifically channel messages related to that energy. We have the Five of Cups reversed here, which signifies a beautiful transition toward healing and moving forward. It's all about releasing the past and allowing the world to truly see you. This has been a significant theme, especially as we've discussed your evolution, dear divine feminine, from caterpillar to butterfly. While some may have viewed you as stagnant or in a cocoon phase, they're now about to witness your powerful transformation. With the Fool card upright, this is your invitation to embrace life with a sense of fluidity and surrender. It's time to let go and flow with the currents of your journey, enjoying the freedom that comes with it. And with the Devil card reversed, you're breaking free from anything or anyone that has tried to restrict or limit you, or that has kept you in emotional or mental bondage. You've fully healed from any codependent patterns, meaning those who look outside themselves for fulfillment won't be able to connect with you consistently anymore. You are liberated from those old dynamics. With the Hermit card reversed, it looks like you're emerging from a significant period of introspection and solitude. So how is the divine feminine stepping back into the light? This may be tied to your work or life purpose, or perhaps you're exploring a new direction that ignites your passion, represented by the Eight of Pentacles upright. If you've been feeling drawn to new paths that are both exciting and a bit mysterious, trust those intuitive nudges. They could be guiding you toward that Eight of Pentacles energy, where your long-term investments lead to rewarding outcomes, however you define success for yourself. You're also embodying the energy of the King of Wands, which reflects a beautifully healed, internal divine masculine aspect within you. This newfound energy allows you to make confident decisions in your life. In the past, you might have struggled with indecision, but now you've cultivated a strong internal compass. You know when to take action and when to hold back, tuning into your intuition for guidance. You're clear about your choices and boundaries, and you have the courage to express your truths, whether through your words, actions, or even in moments of silence or stillness, which can be a powerful form of setting boundaries as well. With the Hermit card reversed, it looks like you're emerging from a significant period of introspection and solitude. So, how is the divine feminine stepping back into the light? This may be tied to your work or life purpose, or perhaps you're exploring a new direction that ignites your passion, represented by the Eight of Pentacles upright. If you've been feeling drawn to new paths that are both exciting and a bit mysterious, trust those intuitive nudges. They could be guiding you toward that Eight of Pentacles energy, where your long-term investments lead to rewarding outcomes, however you define success for yourself. You're also embodying the energy of the King of Wands, which reflects a beautifully healed internal divine masculine aspect within you. This newfound energy allows you to make confident decisions in your life. In the past, you might have struggled with indecision, but now you've cultivated a strong internal compass. You know when to take action and when to hold back, tuning into your intuition for guidance. You're clear about your choices and boundaries, and you have the courage to express your truths, whether through your words, actions, or even in moments of silence or stillness, which can be a powerful form of setting boundaries as well. Unlike some other reading videos, I haven't received any insights or previews beforehand, so we'll be exploring whatever comes through together. As I began recording, I kept seeing stars, which could hold special significance for someone's journey or serve as a sign for you, something that resonates deeply. I'm getting the feeling that there might be someone here who finds their creative spark at night, especially when the stars and moon are shining bright. I also heard the name Jackson, which might resonate, along with the letters J, A, C, K, S, O, or N. As always, when I channel specific names or details during the reading, remember to take only what resonates with you personally. Ultimately, it's your own intuition that should guide you, and my aim with these readings is to help you connect with that inner voice. Here we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is quite intriguing. I'm picking up on a sense that someone connected to you is experiencing a bit of a wake-up call, a reality check that feels almost like a slap in the face. It's as if they're facing something that's hitting them hard. For some of you, this might be happening in your own life as well. Remember, when I talk about energies like the divine masculine and divine feminine, we all carry a balance of these within us. So, any insights I share could resonate with your external experiences or with your internal divine feminine or divine masculine aspects. Next, we have the Seven of Swords, a card that signals honesty and coming clean. It's linked to the sacral chakra, which is all about intimacy. The word avoidant keeps coming to mind. It seems like someone connected to you has been dodging something related to you. For many of you, this is likely tied to a romantic situation, although it could also pertain to a platonic connection. If it is romantic, I sense that this person feels like things are losing momentum with you. It seems like this person may have strung you along, wanting to stay connected, but always keeping one foot in and one foot out. That's the avoidant behavior I'm sensing. Now, it feels like their actions have come back to bite them, perhaps because you've started to pull away or set boundaries, or maybe due to some changes in your life, circumstances, or relationship status. If this is a romantic situation, it's possible you've even started to take an interest in someone else. Whatever the case, I'm getting that this person is reaping what they sow. You know that saying? It perfectly captures what's happening. In the past, they kept you at arm's length, not making you feel like a priority and avoiding deeper connections. It seems this behavior stemmed from their own struggles with emotions. They might have used humor to keep things light and playful on the surface, but deep down, they fear truly connecting, both with themselves and with others on a deeper, more intimate level. It sounds like you've grown tired of that dynamic and no longer wanted to invest your energy in it. The word detachment keeps coming to mind, suggesting that you may have done a cord-cutting ritual or found another way to emotionally distance yourself from this person. Whatever method you used, whether it was pulling away, setting boundaries, or adopting a more apathetic stance, has served as a significant wake-up call for them. They're beginning to realize they might have lost out on what they now see as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You embody this Six of Coins energy, radiating a generous and beautiful vibe. You're naturally giving and open with your time and kindness, always ready to lend a helping hand or offer advice. However, you also understand the need for balanced energy exchange. While this person may have recognized your generosity, it seems they overlooked the fact that you're only willing to engage in long-term connections where the energy feels mutual. It seems like this person may have taken your generosity for granted. Whether it was your time, your energy, your space, or your heartfelt communication, you gave so much to them. At the core of it all, what you truly offered was your heart chakra energy, infused into everything you shared and created. Every word, every moment you spent together carried that beautiful, open-hearted energy, whether it was through gifts or simply being present. I also get the sense that this connection may have felt quite one-sided. This could be someone who dominated conversations, sharing all about their life, their day, or their experiences, while you remained somewhat of a mystery to them. It sounds like they might be the type who talks a lot about themselves without really asking you much in return. This dynamic can be frustrating, especially when you're giving so much of yourself. I picked up on the name Taurus, so there might be someone in your life embodying that Taurus energy. This could be a person who is very grounded and rooted in the physical world, typical of an earth sign. They might come across as somewhat resistant to spiritual or esoteric concepts, but interestingly, they're more open-minded than they let on. You might see them as practical, but underneath that surface, there's a spark of curiosity about spiritual matters that they don't readily share. While they may seem closed off to ideas like soulmates, energy vibrations, manifestation, and spirituality, you might be surprised to discover that they are quietly exploring these topics on their own. You could catch glimpses of this in their language. Perhaps they drop hints or use terms like manifest in conversation. These subtle signs might reveal that they're actually more interested in spirituality than they show in everyday life. The appearance of the big Happy Changes card, along with the world and opportunity, suggests that this person is eager for a chance to connect with you. There's a palpable sense of urgency. They're actively searching for any opening to move things forward. For some of them, this feels like a second chance to take a risk with you, something they may have hesitated on in the past, or even a chance to rewrite the narrative of your relationship. Interestingly, when you first connected, this person might have kept you at arm's length. You might have even heard from friends or family that they seemed like a player, or not genuinely interested. However, as time has passed, your energy has had an almost magnetic pull on them. I also heard the name Crystal, which could either be a name or hint at your interest in working with crystals, suggesting a deeper connection to them. Over time, this person became slowly addicted to your energy as they interacted with you and got to know you better. They kept this realization secret, and they might not have even been aware of it until you started pulling back your communication or what you were offering them. At that moment, they recognized they were hooked, and that's the exact wording they're using. I also heard the name Matt, which could relate to the initials M, A, or T. With the Four of Coins in reverse, it seems this individual, who has been giving off strong masculine energy throughout the reading, was holding back for a while. I'll refer to them as a masculine or divine masculine. But remember, these labels aren't tied to specific genders. You can interpret them in a way that resonates with you personally. I usually mention this at the beginning of the reading, but I want to reiterate it here for clarity. If you'd like me to channel more specifically for you and your situation, I recommend liking the video, and subscribing to the channel. This helps me connect with your energy more easily and provide tailored insights just for you. Now, with the Four of Coins reversed, I sense that when you met this person, they were meant to release something from their past and fully embrace a new beginning with you. There was a chance for them to leave behind whatever it was that held them back. For many of them, this might have been a heartbreak or a previous relationship. However, it could also relate to an outdated lifestyle or way of thinking. It seems there was something significant they needed to let go of to move forward. For the sake of clarity in this reading, I'm going to refer to you as the Divine Feminine, as I sense that most of you will resonate more with that energy right now. However, feel free to interpret the labels in a way that fits you best. When you met this person, they were meant to let go of something from their past, likely a relationship, a heartbreak, or some emotional guardedness. However, they hesitated to release it fully. Intuitively, you, as the Divine Feminine, were aware of what was happening beneath the surface. You sensed that this person couldn't fully move forward with you because they were still clinging to their past. This may have left you feeling undervalued, as you could tell they were trying to balance two worlds, enjoying your presence while not being ready to let go of their past completely. They weren't fully tuned into their intuition yet and struggled to make that necessary release. The appearance of the Four of Pentacles reversed in relation to the third eye chakra, the center of intuition, indicates a significant transformation happening within this divine masculine's energy. It seems they are now, quite suddenly, making the decision to shed their old self and let go of whatever was holding them back from fully moving towards you. Right now, their focus is entirely on this Six of Wands energy, achieving success with you. I sense that part of this realization is rooted in understanding that you, as the Divine Feminine, have a wealth of options and opportunities in your life. You embody a unique and valuable energy that many people find desirable. While this masculine may have sensed your worth on a subconscious level before, it seems they've only recently come to the conscious realization of just how special your energy truly is. Connecting with you consistently is a gift, not something to be taken lightly. It seems like this person wanted to keep you in a state of limbo, as suggested by the Hanged Man, reversed, holding onto your heart while not fully committing in return. Some Divine Feminines may have felt like they were being put on pause by this masculine. With that wake-up call energy, it's as if this masculine is realizing, I didn't even know I was in a competition here. There's a sense that this person may have been a bit smug, caught up in their ego, thinking they had a firm grip on your heart and that you were completely devoted to them. This gave them the leeway to keep you on hold. However, it feels like something has recently come to light for them, and they've made a conscious realization that this isn't the case. You are fully aware of the value of your energy, time, and frequency, and you're not interested in long-term connections that feel unbalanced. Plus, you have plenty of options, whether in your love life or various paths you can take moving forward. This situation doesn't have to be romantic. It could involve a boss who underestimated you, a family member, or a platonic relationship. What's clear is that you, Divine Feminine, are on a journey of healing your inner child and discovering where you are truly valued. While this person deeply recognizes and admires your worth on a soul level, their ego sometimes prevents them from expressing just how much they appreciate you. It's as if they feel that admiration in their heart and soul, but struggle to voice it. Now, with the Ten of Swords reversed, it's like I'm hearing that phrase about someone digging their own grave, implying they've set themselves up for a certain outcome. This person seems to realize they're at risk of losing you. They've had multiple opportunities to deepen their connection with you, maybe to solidify things or make it exclusive. I sense there was a time when you, Divine Feminine, were eager to commit, but they may have shied away from that conversation or commitment. Right now, they're experiencing a wave of regret and remorse, represented by the 5 of Cups in the upright position. It seems they unconsciously created this situation by being caught up in their ego and unwilling to let go of past baggage. Now, they're starting to wake up to the reality of what they've done. This realization has hit their confidence hard, but it's also a crucial healing moment for them. A chance to check their ego and embrace a healthier, more vulnerable approach. But for now, let's explore what other energies or situations might be influencing you, Divine Feminine, at this time. We have Justice in the reverse position, which suggests that a significant karmic clearing is underway in your life. I'm sensing that if there's anything lingering in your life that carries residual karmic energy, whether it's a job, a situation, a location, a friendship, or a relationship, this energy is starting to come to the surface. Anything that feels low vibrational or draining at its core is being illuminated, urging you to address it. These karmic situations might have been subtly draining your energy and preventing you from fully focusing on your true dreams, goals, and desires. Anything that carries that energy-draining vibe is now being uprooted, sometimes even in a forceful way. So, when these connections begin to fade or suddenly exit your life, you might find yourself asking questions like, "Why did this have to end?" Or, "Why did this person leave my life so abruptly?" With all this karmic clearing, it's understandable that your human side might not feel quite ready for the shift. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. It's like your spirit guides are nudging you, saying, "Okay, it's time to let go of this connection, person, or pattern." The signs are either so clear that you can't ignore them, or these situations are simply being removed from your life altogether. Don't stress if you're worried about what might leave your life. For those this message resonates with, it's likely about changes that have already taken place. You may have noticed that certain people or connections have either shifted dramatically, or you've found yourself spending less time around them. It's also possible that some of these connections have simply faded away. I'm sensing there might be a specific individual who has a strong victim mentality and is portraying you as the villain in their story. I'm not sure why this is coming up, but it feels like this person operates at a low, vibrational level of consciousness. They might not even realize they're doing this and may genuinely believe their version of the truth. However, from a higher perspective, the reality is that you genuinely tried. I keep getting the words crutch or bridge, like you really tried to support this person, especially during a difficult time in their life. They may be carrying some deep wounds that they're not ready to confront. I'm also picking up on the word pride, suggesting that this person might have a big ego that holds them back from doing the deeper shadow work they need. I usually don't like to shine a spotlight on anyone in this way, but your guides are bringing this up for a reason. It seems this person may have been subtly manipulating you emotionally, making you feel sorry for them and prompting you to invest more of your time and energy than you typically would. This person might have recently left you feeling hurt or confused. Whether they said something hurtful, suddenly exited your life, or started communicating less, it seems they've been avoiding their own internal struggles. While connecting with you offered them a chance for awakening, I sense they are now becoming more of an energy drain for you. They could be distracting you from stepping fully into your power and potential, which is why a divine disconnection is occurring, at least for now. Of course, every connection has the potential to change and evolve. It's entirely possible that you and this person could reconnect on a higher level down the line, if that's something you want to consciously manifest. However, It feels like their energy was keeping you from the peace, happiness, and stability you truly deserve. If this is about romance, it's possible that this person has been holding you back from connecting with someone who would be truly wonderful for you. I sense a 10 of Cups reversed energy here, suggesting that they may be obstructing your path to real happiness and peace. What's interesting is that this tends to happen in a very subtle way. You might have noticed feeling creatively blocked, or that your manifestation power seemed to diminish when you were around them. Your guides have a powerful message for you. Go where you are honored, loved, and seen for who you truly are at every level of your being. I'm getting emotional because I feel that many of you in this group have experienced being deeply misunderstood by certain people throughout your lives. You might even feel like an outcast at times, inherently different from those around you. Some of this might come from your unique nature, whether it's how you look or how you express yourself. There's something about you that has always stood out. The word weird pops into my mind, but not in a negative way. Rather, it reflects the beautiful uniqueness that others might label as weird, simply because it's so different from what they know. You may have always carried that outcast energy, being incredibly intuitively guided and gifted with a deep sense of empathy. It's like you have this profound ability to see into others, yet you often feel like you're not fully seen yourself. I know that might sound dramatic, but I also believe many of you can relate. You have a natural gift for making others feel instantly comfortable and at home around you, because you see them for who they truly are at a deeper level and help guide them toward that understanding. However, I sense that the opposite often happens for you. You might find yourself misunderstood or judged by others, and in the past, especially with the Queen of Pentacles reversed energy, this may have led to feelings of insecurity. You might have given away some of your power to others' opinions, questioning if something was wrong with you. Sometimes, when you tried to share your heart, dreams, or soul, it felt like your message got lost in translation. I'm picking up that this disconnect happens because you are here to teach a new language, the language of love and inspiration. While this language has the power to connect and open many hearts, it may feel unfamiliar to most because they aren't used to the frequency you embody. The love you share resonates at a very high vibrational level. As you lead others toward these elevated states of being, many may still be adjusting to these finer frequencies. There's a significant split occurring, represented by the Two of Swords upright, highlighting the divide between the 3D and 5D. You are truly vibrating at this higher 5D frequency of unconditional love, abundance, and manifestation. Those who are physically around you, who are still very much in the 3D, living in victimhood, fear, blame, or heavier, more negative vibrations, will increasingly find it difficult to access you and connect with you. You will also find it more difficult to access and connect with them. In fact, that might even be what's going on with this particular person I mentioned earlier, who may have been divinely disconnected from you. They may have caused you some emotional pain because of how things fell apart or the distance that's been created. This may be because that person is a small-scale representation of the disconnect you will experience when you vibrate in these higher vibrational places, attempting to sustain a connection with someone committed to their own limiting belief systems. Wow, I did not expect those messages to come out at the end of the reading. Thank you to all of you here, because you are always co-creators with me in all of these readings. Your frequency here actively co-creates all of the messages that come through. I also feel that there are more energies potentially connected to you at this time. But for now, I am going to be closing the reading here on YouTube with one final Rumi Oracle message. This card is called The Right Choice. Stay close to those who know about the heart. Choose the shade of a tree that is in constant bloom. Don't meander aimlessly among the herb sellers and potion vendors. Go directly to the shop that sells nothing but sweets. Don't sit waiting by every boiling pot to have your plate filled. Not every boiling pot is cooking what you want. Not every sugar cane is filled with sugar. Not every down has an up. Not every eye has vision. Not every sea contains pearls. Rumi and the guidebook also say, you can give up what you have planned, believed, or decided. Let the heart's wisdom, which silently and constantly broadcasts its pure and true intention into the fertile womb of the universe, lead the way instead. A blessing of divine wisdom, of Al-Hakim, is being ministered to your soul, watched over by Rumi himself. This is soul medicine. It is a spiritual gift of healing, prophecy, insight, and the capacity to surrender any impatient claim for what you cannot yet have. As you receive this gift, this blessing, which happens at a soul level, your attitude to life becomes more curious, open, still, and receptive. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in assurance that your daily application and effort is enough, and so is your surrender. You become comfortable with the reality that the price of being closer to the divine is the giving up of your need to always understand. From this place of increasing stillness, great activity will flow. That feels like a beautiful place to close the reading. I am sending you all so much love. Click the join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.